Hi, this is Andy from Vander Ziel Machinery, and this is Deniz from Akyapak. We are here to talk about this plate processing machine. Ability to do oxy, plasma, drill, mill, tapping, scribing, bevel cutting. Deniz, if you want to take it away and tell us a little bit more about this machine.
Yeah, for example, our machine is I can just explain to you, for example, the maximum thickness of the material and also maximum size of our machine. So what we can just explain to you right now, the minimum size of the thickness of our material is the 10 millimeter. We can just drill with the drill bit, but there is no any limitation for the plasma cutting for the minimum size, like a 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, up to 40 millimeter for the plasma. If you just try to cut with the oxy cutting, the maximum size is 100 millimeter. We can cut with the oxy cutting system. For example, right now, as you see, this machine is 3 meter wide and 4 meter is the length of the system. But the length we can just expand if the customer, if they want to expand the system, we can just expand it until the 24 meters. So right now, as you see, this is a 4 meter table. About the height, we can just make it 2 meter. We have this option, and right now, as you see, this is a 3 meter. So
It's a modular system. The rails can be extended based on what the customer needs. This obviously is a very short system for in our warehouse, but we can extend that if needed.
yes, as you see, we are using the for the hypertherm system 300. It's very useful for the customer size, and the quality of the cutting is perfect with the XPR 300. We have also option 170 XPR hypertherm source system. So, and also I can just explain to you about this magazine tool changer system. We have got 8 different magazine tool changer system. So if you have imagine on the material milling, tapping, scribing, drilling, and different type of tools, you can just the machine will automatically change all tools from the magazine system during the operation. So what I can just explain to you, for example, this dust collector we are using when we just cut with the plasma system. The dust collector is getting the smoke from the plasma system, and there is no any smoke around the table or around the machine. So what I can just explain to you, for example, we have got central lubrication system, which means during the operation or depends on the customer operator, if they want to do it in manually or operational, the automatic mode, they can just lubricate all the access rails, and it gives the customers very good opportunity not to use by hand to grease all the rails, for example. And we are using special liquid oil for the drill bit. As you see, this is the minimum quantity liquid system, and this one is very special oil, and it just helps the drill bit during the operation. So what I can just show you more.
What is the spindle horsepower
Right now,
or
as you
kilowatt?
see, this one is the 35 kilowatt, but I am not sure.
35 kilowatts. Sure, sure. Keep in mind this machine is built in Turkey at Akyapak. They manufacture it from start to finish. They don't use an outsource for manufacturing. They do it all in-house. That's why we like dealing with Akyapak. When we call them, either in the USA in Tampa or in Turkey, we're talking directly with Akyapak. They built the machine. They know the machine. They're able to help us or customers in any way possible that way. That's unique from this machine as opposed to something built in Taiwan or China. There's many different layers and different companies that get involved in it. With Akyapak, it's a great relationship because we're working right with the factory. That makes an Akyapak a lot easier to deal if there's problems or service or parts. We can deal directly with them. This is a very nice machine, and it's in plant under power at our place. We can do test cuts. There's a few test cuts from this morning we did. a simple flange pattern here. We drilled the bolt holes and then obviously cut the flanges out. And obviously we can do bigger, smaller, anything that we program it to. But this is a great use for this machine, very accurate holes, and then obviously a flange made if you've got pipe work or any other plate processing needs. This machine will handle that with ease. Thank you. Appreciate it very much.